We are live. Hi, everybody. Hi, it's Tuesday night. This is going to be a live video chat show, and we are going to be doing some painting tonight. We have to say it's for adults because we sometimes use very sharp things like scissors and needles and dangerous electrical items. And so we like to be safe and for everybody. And we're also a live chat show where we actually talk to the chat room while we do our things. So I'm going to get me up and turn my volume down. It's turned down. And let's see who's in the chat room. See who's come in. Glenda's here. Hi, Glenda's number one.
Hi, Linda.
Candy comes sliding in second place. And then we have Kristen. Hello, Kristen. Nice to see you girls. How are you? You're my first girls here today. Welcome, welcome. Merry Christmas. We're getting into Christmas week. It's Christmas week. It's getting close. We got 5 more days. You think we're going to make it? Hi, Barbara. You finally got your YouTube sorted out. Good, Barbara. I'm glad you did. I've missed you. I figured you just been going to bed early because you it's that time of the evening, and I know you can't stay all night, but you can watch for a few minutes. Glad to see you come in. Trying to get there, Kristen says. She's trying. I like to look at my calendar just to get a good feel for it. So let's see. We got tonight is Tuesday, and then we have Thursday night with Becca. So we'll paint something Thursday night for sure with her. And then on Saturday, we're going to have a free for all Christmas Eve party. Whoever's here, whoever's in here, we gets to come in. I'm going to invite anybody and everybody to come in on the 24th, and I'll have a big panel, and I'm just going to let everybody do whatever they want to do for Christmas Eve and have some fun. And I don't know, whatever you guys want to do. You all can boss me around. Tell me what you want to do. Kristen says, "You see the picture of my dog?" Oh, I do. Her Kristen's got her dog on her little profile picture beside her name, and her. Oh my goodness, he's a big boy. He's a big boy. Good to see that. So I'm getting ready for Christmas. I got Santa Claus. I mean, the snowman here, and he's going to spread the joy. He's going to spread joy tonight. So we're going to have him with us tonight. So I am going to paint a snowflake tonight. Thanks. Let's see. Thanks, Beth. Now work beginning done on our network, so the internet keeps crashing. Oh, I see. You have been having work done. Okay, I understand, Barbara. I've been there, done that. And she is 1 year, almost 2 years old now. Okay, she's a terrier. I love terriers. Yeah, my Abby's, she's a terrier. She's got terrier in her. She's a mutt. She's a mutt. She is. I'm gonna turn this over, and I'm gonna glue this down while we're waiting on people to come in. But we are going to do a snowflake today, and I got this snowflake from Dana from in my happy Christmas mailbox, and I'm going to use them all on this page over here. The Heinz 57, yeah, yeah, yeah. I do believe that Abby is more Spritz than anything. She's got a Spritz breed in her. She's a skipper key, and we found her. Uh, I found her at the pound, who found her out on the side of the road, and she was I think she was either ran away from home, or I'm not sure, got lost, or they were dropped off.
It's her and her brother.
It was her and her sister, and there was
Sister.
two of them, and my girlfriend. I have a girlfriend back home who got the who got her sister, and she lives in Lexington, Kentucky. She does. I'm going to put some glue down here and glue these down. And then we're going to paint a snowflake on the other side. She's a digger. Oh my goodness. Our second dog, Nora, is a digger. When she was a puppy, when she was real young, but she's kind of quit digging. She knows how, but I think she's got it out of her system because she dug out every other day. And we were always going around. Joe was going around finding the hole, putting the post, putting some kind of a stake down in the hole so she wouldn't dig out again. And now she just, but it was a game because she never ran off. She always ran to the front door. And she'd scratch on the door, and I'd look there, and I'd say, "Where did you come from?" And she goes, "No, no, boo, boo. You can't keep me in the backyard." That's what she said.
It's a game.
That's
It
what
was a
she
game.
said. And so now we have a fence with a gate, and every now and then, Joe goes in and out of that gate, and she'll sneak out and come to the front door, but she stays in the front yard when she does, and so I can't really complain. I can't complain at all. She's a good dog. She's a very good dog, and she's never run away off, and that's how she got away. Nora did, from her owner. We think she dug out and ran away, and she got hit. We think she got hit by a car, and it didn't hurt her, but it did stun her. And the people who picked her up took her to the pound, to get to the doctor to make sure that she was okay. And she ended up in the adoption side of the pound, whatever. And they X-rayed her and examined her, and made sure that she was okay. And the doctor wrote on her papers that she had a lot of German Shepherd in her. And the lady that I adopted her from down here in Florida, further down in Florida, she said that she had some Skipper Key in her, and but she does have some German too. So, but we still love her, and she's short legged, so she's not a full size German. She was mixed with a smaller dog of some sort, and and but she's got a lot of Skipper Key features. And so we do think that there might be some Skipper Key in her because she's all black, and she's got a lot of traits of Skipper Key, but she is very strong headed like a German Shepherd. So, she's got that too. And she's beautiful, and we love her. We love her. So anyway, Kristen says, got uh oh, you're her dog ran off to the neighbors twice because my dad forgot to close the door to the den to get her to come back. The first time my dad got her, oh my goodness. Well, I could do a DNA on her. Yeah, I could. I don't know how much that cost, but it doesn't really matter. I'm not gonna. Other than I would have that truth. That's true. Yeah, she is and she likes it outside. So we have a doggy door, and she can go, and she stays out on the back porch a lot, especially during this cooler weather we've been having. She loves that cooler weather, and I've turned the light on many a time. She's laying right there on that rug right beside the back door. So if that's what she wants, that's what she loves. But then last night I got up. Oh, I don't know what time it was, but I got up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, and lo and behold, here she was laying in the bottom of the bed with Abby and the cat. You know, so when it gets chilly, they all end up in the bed with me. That's true. It'll tell me about her physical history and what I need to watch for. Exactly. That's right. That's right. And same thing with Abby, because we think she's a lot of Skipper Key in her. We know she's not purebred, but but she's definitely got a lot of Skipper Key in her. And and Abby has a different personality than Nora. So anyway, I glued these napkins down, and I'm going to dry them real quick, and we are going to paint a snowflake. And while I'm drying this, I'm going to look it up and post that snowflake picture. See if I can find it. I can find it. The art. Sharpa. Let's see if I can find it. Come on. She just did it last week, so I know it's here. And I was really mesmerized. It's it's not, it's just a snowflake, you think, but I tell you, it came alive. It came alive once she once she finished it. It's like it just came alive. It came alive. It's alive. It's alive. So actually, I think I already have it in my photos. I've already taken a picture of it. That's why I'm going to do it tonight because I was planning on it. Let me go back up here to my photos. Let's get rid of that one. And we did paint this little guy right here. He was cute. And let's see what else I got. Yeah, there's my version of that little pup. And mine looks more like a little snowman than a snow dog. He looks like a little snow dog, a bear or something. And we painted this guy here yesterday. We did that yesterday. I did not show that. I need to show that. I need to take a picture of it and put it in the group, my group. See if I can find it real quick. There's my version of that. I'll show it to you so you all can see it. This is what we did last night on Rebecca's channel. She did an impromptu. She's been doing impromptus every night that we don't stream. On the nights that we don't stream, she's doing impromptus. And she goes, anybody want to pay or anybody want to do something? And we do. We all jump in and do. So these are some of the Christmas pictures we've done so far this month. So they turned out really cute. Really, really cute. This is all December's. Yeah, December's. We've done so many fun ones. I've enjoyed every single one of them. And I'm glad to get to flip through them just a little bit because I have forgotten. I've done so many. There's the bear. We did that one. And we did the snowman. This is on November the 20th. This was after Thanksgiving. As soon as Thanksgiving was over, we went straight into Christmas pictures, snowy pictures. And that was right before Thanksgiving on the 19th. And that was Thanksgiving on the 22nd. So we did all of the Thanksgiving ones, fall ones, and then we started into Christmas. So look how many we've done. Beautiful, beautiful, fun, 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 fun. So tonight I am going to do a snowflake, and I'm going to post the picture right now. I'm letting this dry here. It's a little wet. So Joe's in the house.
Hi,
Y'all want to
ladies.
say hi to Joe?
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
So let me go to my pictures here. How you doing, Joe?
Just fine. Hi, Melissa.
We got to do him.
Candy. Candace.
Let's see it. Don't tell me I didn't take a picture of it. I'm going back the other way. There's still a lot of Christmas pictures in here, winter pictures. See, we could do this after Christmas. See, because winter, we could still do winter in January.
Yeah.
And that would be a good winter one. Mm-hmm. So I'm looking for my snowflake.
Kristen. Janet Burgess. Hello, hello. Hi, Sharon Lombard. How are you doing?
Well, I guess I didn't take a picture of it. So let me go back over here and
Candy.
see what I can do. Skip this ad, but here it is. See if I can make it big. Don't want to do that. So
I need a Joe.
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna leave the room for just a minute, and I'm going to go and get it over here so that I can post a picture of it. Let's see if I can find her. I'm hunting. I'm a hunting for a picture. So there she is. Let's see if I can find it.
Joe, you have been advised to stop being the dog.
I have to what?
Any advice?
Oh, licking.
No, stopping the dog. Actually, our dog still gets out. She's got a hidden door that I can't find. Just the other day, I was out front, and I kind of got her to go into the garage, and she went through the garage and out the door into the big backyard. And I think she thought that she was, uh, if she did that, then I wouldn't kind of chase her. But we play, and she'll get in the front yard, and she loves the front yard because she can see everything that uh, the neighbors and stuff. Occasionally they'll come outside and and get their mail, and she enjoys doing that. She knows she can go to the mailbox.
That's what we're going to paint.
Well, that's pretty.
So
But
I'm going to post that in my Facebook group. And then I'm going to go back down here to me.
she is such a loving dog, and but she has a skittish between Beth and I.
Well, she has, yeah, she won't come, and that's our fault. We've not uh we've not taught her how to come to us properly.
Yeah, properly. We can call it. We can say come all we want her to get her to come and
But
have a
Joe has come. I think you've made progress because she'll come into the house when out in the front yard. She'll come to the house
yeah.
when she's out in the yard, and that's a start.
But one of the things that just makes me mad is that she'll go out the back and get outside the fence, and then she'll come to the front door and scratch.
So this is what we're painting. Yeah, she comes to the front door and scratch. That didn't make me mad. I'm happy because she comes home. She
Well, I
comes.
don't, because she.
It's a game. It's her
I know
little
it's in her
game.
game, and she's getting a look at the front
Thanks, Pam.
and
Thank you,
everything
Pam.
else. Speaking of the dead, well, hey baby, come here.
Pam, what do you do on Christmas
Give me
Eve?
the kitty. Give me
What you make your kids go to bed early? Get ready for Santa Claus? What do you do on Christmas Eve?
Nora, come here. I'll scratch
Let
you.
me dry this just a little bit more and I'll flip this over. And we'll begin to paint. Um,
They're made by Pam.
yeah, she and I stream a lot. I didn't get to watch your stream right before you streamed a few minutes ago, and I'll watch it after a while. She made a haul video.
Miss Chris.
Hi, Chris. I'm so inspired by some of your paintings, Chris. I want to do some of them. I want to paint some of your pictures. You'll have to. I'll have to get your permission if I can paint them on my stream with my girls. That would be cool. I would love it for you to come on here. Um, yes, I did, Melissa. I got some of your pictures on Messenger. I did, and I did not get back with you, did I? Um, I think you want me to take a picture of my book and send them back to you. Sure, Beth, go ahead. Okay. So I'm going to flip this over. It's almost dry enough. And then we're going to put down some gesso and we're going to paint a snowflake. So it was very different. The way she painted it was very different than what I thought she would have done. I can send you the original photos in the books. Oh yeah, Chris. Yeah. Well, yeah, you can do it, and I'll in my messenger, and then I can photo shoot it and put it in my pictures. So Barbara's going to go on back. Okay, Barbara.
Bye, Barb. It's good seeing you again.
Okay. Okay, Barbara. Love you, honey. Thank you. I'll see you soon. I'll be on all week. So that will be good, Chris. And I'll take pictures of him, and I'll have him in my photos, and maybe I can paint one of them in January. That'd be great. And one of the things, I've been streaming a lot with Becca and Dana, and we've turned into the three amigos, I think. And that's good. That's all good, and I love it. And and they pick out pictures. So when they pick out a picture, I want to do what they're doing. So that happens.
There's Janice Lines.
All right. Hi, Janice. Hi, dear.
She says to train the dog, you have to catch them.
Yeah, I know. I do. I can catch her. Uh, we bathe her. We have to. When she comes into the bedroom, when I get up, she gets up and walks out the door. But sometimes she'll lay in the bed and I can shut the door and catch her inside, and then that's when we bathe her and stuff like that.
When she gets the bedroom door and the bathroom door closed, she submits and
Yeah,
she
and of course she doesn't growl or bite or do anything like that.
yeah.
No, no, no. She's very very kind.
I guess I ought to start. She likes her belly
But
rub.
and I've had her on a leash and she heals. So she's had some kind of training. She has had some kind of training before we got her. And we think that well, my vision of what happened to her is whoever had her worked. She was not allowed to go into the bedroom. She was not allowed to come out of the get on the furniture. She only laid on the living room floor when we first got her. She wouldn't even come back to the bedroom. And so I would have to coax her back to the bedroom. And I would call her, and tell her to come and invite her and show Abby up there on the bed because I wanted her to come with me. And she would not come into the bedroom. And so she was trained not to go into the rest of the house. And we think that whenever she came, that was when they put her in the crate, and she stayed in the crate all day.
Yeah.
So now when we put her outside, she would take off running, and she loved to run. And of course, we've got a lovely backyard for her to run in, and it's awesome. It's her yard, and she runs from side to side, front to back every day. She runs that yard, and she loves it. And I love it that she loves it. So, but anyway, she does come into the bedroom now, but most of the time she sleeps on the rug in the hallway outside. But she watches me. She comes back and be with me. She wants to be with me. And then in the afternoons, she'll come in and lay on the bed with me if I take a nap. Then she'll come in and take a nap with us.
Hi, Laura.
And of course, Abby is always with me. Always, she's my shadow. Matter of fact, where's my shadow?
She's hanging with
she with Nora.
Nora.
Hmm. And Nora, she likes to go out and bark at the squirrels and stuff, and she'll come in and nudge the door open to get Abby to come out. She gives Abby an escape route, and then they go out together and they're in cahoots together, and it's a cute game to watch them do that.
Except for the fact it's 1 o'clock in the morning.
Well, when they do it in the middle of the night, that's when I have to put my foot down and shut the bedroom door and lock and latch it. So anyway, there's my background, and I am going to be putting down a background shade. And I'm going to start off with some turquoise and maybe something a little bit lighter.
Can
Maybe
I
some.
ask a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, is that an XL or is it just a large size paper you got?
This is a Canon. I've got several sizes of Canons, and this one is a 11 by 14. I am using 11 by 14. I use this book for all my paintings. I paint big.
Big.
I paint.
Okay.
I just want them big, but I do use the next size down. I always keep a spare Joe, so you don't have to worry about buying that for me, because I am getting close to the end. This is going to last me to the end of the year, and then this is going to be January's, and then this is the new Canons. They're not raw hard cardboard. They've got the flimsy cardboard on
Oh,
the
it's a
front,
9 by 12 there.
and then this one's a 9 by 12, and I use this for all my other things that
Right.
I have. So I use uh, I like the Canon. It's mixed media, and they do have others. They've got the sketch pad, but it's too thin. But I use this size for all my other mixed medias that we do with, you know, games and things like that. I use this book, and but I like having all my pictures together, and I think that this book will be one of my keeper books that I will keep forever. If I ever have to get clean out and get rid of anything, it will not be this book, because this has got all my good pictures in it, what I consider good. And uh, I think this will be a great picture, a book to put on the coffee table, you know, or in a basket by the chair. And it'll be a book that I'll keep till I'm old, when we're old and can't do nothing.
So you're getting rid of it next week? Right?
No, buddy, I'm keeping it. I'm keeping this one. I'm keeping this one. But this will be if I ever have to go to the nursing
Right.
home, this will be the book I take with me. I'm planning ahead. You know, I think if you have a good attitude about what's going to happen to you in the future, I think it won't be so bad. So, uh, and you know, I've always uh, gone to the nursing homes, and I have um, taken Abby to the nursing homes, and I've always done a lot of visitation, and I've done crafts with at the nursing home. I've done crafts with them in the back and stuff like that. And so, you see, I think when I get ready to go to the nursing home, it's going to be, um, I'm going to welcome it, because uh, I know what to do. And when I'm in the nursing home, I know who's going to be in the craft room and who's going to help. It's going to be me. I'm going to help. Yeah, I might be the activity director assistant. Wouldn't that be cool? Well, I would. And I'll have all kinds of ideas for them. In the This is really gorgeous. Look at this. I couldn't have planned that any better if I tried.
You wouldn't imagine that's her favorite color, and it looks green on her sheet, but on the computer here it looks blue.
Yeah, it's blue, shades of blues. It's turquoise and Laguna.
Wanna.
Mm-hmm.
El,
Laguna. It's
is that?
Laguna Bay.
I
I
was
think
gonna
it's a
say
bay.
iguana.
It's not a critter. It's Laguna. It's a beach. Laguna, California.
Oh,
Mm-hmm. So anyway, this is my background, and I'm not going to do any more to it, because
except dry.
I like it. So this is the night sky, the evening sky, And it's the moon is out and glowing, and it's causing a blue glaze in the it's a deep blue across between the night sky and the snow and the glistening, and it's causing uh, a particular type of blue haze in the background, and you see all the dots. We're going to do the blurred dots again, and I did this before on the candle that we did, and I practiced blurred spots, and I learned how to do the blurred circles from the art sharpa, and I do recommend her. She's I love watching her. She does paintings for beginners. She has classes. She has a Patreon page. If you need to see a sketch, she has sketch downloads that she has. Some of them are free, and you can download your sketch and do your pictures. She offers a lot to the community. If you don't know who the art sharpa is, and don't be alarmed, but she usually has pink hair, and that's just her thing. That's what she likes. Yeah, yeah.
That's her fan.
That's her thing.
Her fan.
Her fin, her fin. She has it's usually sticking straight up to you. Uh, uh, so anyway, um, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get a gray, and I'm going to try to use up some of this old gray because I got 2 bottles of gray. I've been doing real good getting rid of using all my paint up this winter.
Yeah.
So the type of now when she did this, thank you, Janice. Thank you so much. Thank you. When she did her painting, she sketched it out for you for us, and I'm not going to really do that. I think that um, personally, I think that I can draw the lines fairly decent, and I'm not afraid to try. But I'm going to. This is gray, and believe it or not, this is going to be my background for my snowflake, and this is going to be good. You'll see, and it looks like I'm not doing a good job, but you'll see it'll turn out perfectly. But believe it or not, this is going to be the uh, a little base for the snowflake to sit on, and this gray is going to make it pop. It's going to make the snowflake pop, and then she just draws an X and then another X, a cross and then an X in the cross, and that's how she did her snowflake. And then later on, she will do a little bit of shadowing in between, and I can even do that. It's just a circle. I'll go ahead and do my shadowing now. Um, I don't have to do it exactly how she does it. I can make it my own. But what I want to do is I want this to be kind of translucent in between the X's, because I want that blue to shine through too. So I'm real lightly. I could even add a little bit of water to that and make it even lighter, to make that translucent right there. All I did was add a little water to my brush, and you can see it makes it thin. It makes it thin. And it doesn't have to be exact. It's just a little, like a little starburst in behind the cross,
A little shadow.
behind the cross and the X. So you'll see just a little touch of water right there, and it'll thin that out a little bit.
As Bob Ross would say, a
Yeah,
little shadow.
just a little shadow. He always had dramatic voice when he talked. He had a style about him that was lovely, 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 lovely. Everything was lovely, and a little happy area there. A little happy area.
Yeah.
Now, I think what I'm going to do is just extend my X out just a little further. Since we got a whole page,
Yeah, just even them out a little bit.
I'm extending it out just a little wider, just a little wider. And I still didn't use all this paint up, this gray paint. And this one's going to go way down here. Yeah, like that. Way up there, like that. But again, you're not going to see this gray. You're not going to see any of this gray. I mean, you will, but you won't. It's not going to be what your eye is going to be focused on in a few minutes. So, and then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to work on my circles a little bit. Um, I am going to use a palette, which is a plate, and I had one here just a minute ago, but I don't know what I did with it. But anyway, there's one up here. This is, we'll just use this for today. And I'm going to put, I can use gray and I can use blues. I want to use, I'm going to use some white, so I might as well get some white out here. Uh, my circles are these are going to be light, what I call light blobs, circle blobs. They're in the background, and they're those lights that flicker off of the background of your outside. This is going to be like outside. It's the lights that flicker off of the tree, and they're different shades. Some of them are blue, some of them are kind of a yellow gold, and that's way too much, but that's okay. Some of them might be a little shade of pink, and you'll see these colors, and you can see the colors if you squint your eyes a little bit. You can see these colors. Uh, they come to life. Have you ever gone to a Christmas show and they give you those funny glasses to wear?
The 3D.
And they make everything blurry and focused, and you see these stars or you see these candy canes or something coming around out of them. That's what I'm going for. And I am going to use this brush, and it doesn't matter if it's got a little bit of water in it, but I'm going to take some of this white and put it down a little bit in front of each one of these colors. I've got a dark blue and a pink and a yellow for starters, and I think that'll probably be enough. And I'm going to take just a touch, and I mean a touch of each one of these. I got too much paint out, but it's just a drop or two. But I'm going to make some light blue, and it's a darker blue, and I'm just going to start making some circles here. Now this blue is almost looks like the gray. It's a so I'll add some more blue to this, and I'm just making a circle, and I like it. It's good. It's a darker blue. It's a different blue value from the background too. And I'm going to do it again over here on this side. Make a couple little dark blue circles. And I can make another one. Just I'm randomly making these little things. And then I can go into the pink, wash my brush out, and I don't care if there's a little bit of water. And I'm just going to take a touch of this pink and put it in this white. And I'm going to make a little white tint, and it's going to be a circle over here. And again, it may not be dark enough on this background, so you can add a little bit pink to it. Do what you feel comfortable with, and you make a circle of pink. Now these are going to go in the background. Now that you won't be able to really tell these guys in a little bit. They'll look good. And if you don't, I'm just doing these by hand. You don't have to Um, you don't have to do these the way I'm doing them. You can do them. You can, if you want to stamp them on with a round sponge or something, you can do that too. And so I got some pink down here, and I'm just going to go straight into this gold. I'm not going to even clean my brush. I'm going to leave that little pink in the mixed in the gold and see what I can come up with. A little pale yellow here. And I'm having to make them just a little bit bigger, a stronger because of this blue background that I have, and the picture she has them really faded. She has them really um, shadowed out. You can see her circles, and you can see how they're on top of each other. They're random. They're in the background, and we don't know really. They're just floating around in the background behind this snowflake, hanging out, just hanging out in the atmosphere. So we're going to do some random circles. I didn't do anything down here in this corner, and we will. We will. So I'm going to go ahead and rinse my brush. And I just chose three colors for some reason. I don't know why, but I did. But these are what I call blurred circles. Blurred circles. Use up that pink. I think I made it a purple. Mm-hmm. I'll use that purple. And they're just random. They're random. And there will be some snowflakes before we get finished, too. So let's just put one over here. Just random circles. And maybe one more over here. This little guy, maybe a little tiny one right there. They're all sizes. They're just bubbles. Hi, Angela. Hi, everybody coming in. Hello, everybody. If I've missed anybody, hello. Welcome, welcome. We're painting a snowflake. So I'm going to go back into my gold again, and I'm going to lighten it up a little bit more. Make it real pale yellow. Plenty of paint on there. So just a couple of more, and then I'll quit. So, and some are doubled over top of each other. Blurred circles. Blurred bubbles. I think that's enough. I think that's enough for now. You can always come back and add more, but I think we got the gist of it. It's in the background. The snowflakes will be in the front. It's going to be our highlight of the evening. We'll put that up out of the way for now, and then we're going to start building our snowflake. So here's the picture again, and I did post it in the group. Okay. So now we're going to go into, I'm going to put these up. I didn't use all of it yet. So those go back in the holder. And I am going to get my white back out. And if you want to, you could even use your gesso. It's a white gesso. But I'm just going to use the white paint just like she did. And I'm going to pour some out on this plate over here so I can dip into it. And I just got a bit of white right there, so that's what I'm going to be dipping into. And I'm going to start off, and I'm going to use a smaller brush.
I'm going to go to the store.
Oh, okay. What are you going to get?
What do you need?
I don't need anything. It seems like there was something out of something in the fridge.
I know there was something.
I need some ham out. I don't have
Ham.
any ham out in the. Get it out of the freezer.
I was gonna make a chicken when I get back.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, baby. Joe's going to the store. He'll probably go to the Dollar Tree too. He can't stand it. So anyway, we're going to just start painting on the snowflake. Excuse me. I felt good, so I coughed again. So I'm just going to be making my cross, and I'm an amateur, guys. I'm just doing this free-handed. If you feel like you need to get a ruler out, by all means, use a ruler, use a straight edge. But as you well know, there are no two snowflakes alike, right? They have their own identity, just like you and me. We have our own identity too. So as you can see, I'm just making the base, adding on to the base. Our base was the gray, and we've got our snowflake started. And as you if you ever go back and watch the art Sharpa, she's going to add on these little spikes onto the tree, and she builds them up as she paints along, and uh, and that's just what she does. She gives them little spikes and little things, and then she'll do the same thing on the other side on each of the ends. So this is the cross part, and she'll put little spikes on them, and she's going to go down in the middle of all this again too. So it's okay to leave it streaked, and if it's lumpy a little bit, or a little bit of thickness there, that's quite all right, because that's just going to add to the fluffiness. And it would be okay if you wanted to use a cream paste, or even your expand paste, any of your textured uh, bases. If you've got anything that has textured paste and it's white, you can use any of those in this project. Be creative, be you, uh, do what makes you feel comfortable, and I think this is for all ages. Any age could do this. And how many times? How many times uh, have we? Thank you, Janice. Janice is working tonight. She's working hard for her little dress. Get 'em, Janice. How many times have you guys, as kids, cut out snowflakes out of paper? Thank you, Sharon. Sharon's working too. Thank you, girls. It takes an army to take care of our shows tonight. They haven't been. I don't want to say anything, but they really haven't been too bad. So you can be creative with your little spikies. You can do anything you want. But how many snowflakes have y'all made as a kid? My goodness. How many messes have we made with all of the cutting of the little white out of a white piece of paper, and we cut we cut all those little things, and they all go all over the floor. Zero? You didn't do snowflake when you were a kid? Are you serious? Do you wanna do one? Cheryl says no. Are you serious? You didn't do the snowflake and whittle on paper? Whittle the paper? Yes, I'm serious, she says. Oh my heavens. Now, this was a little trick that I thought was cute. She did a little peek in between, and it turns out to makes the snowflake it gives it more character, right? Is that what I want to say? Character. It gives it a little bit of a center to makes it look good. It just makes it look good. Joe's looking for his keys. Make sure you put your key fob in your pocket. Did I tell you all what happened about the key
Oh
fob?
no.
Why not? It was funny.
Uh-huh.
Poor Joe. Poor Joe. He he dropped me off at the dentist and says, "I'll be back." He didn't have a key fob. He didn't go over. He went as far as the hardware store, and he pulled in the parking lot, and of course the car stopped, and it wouldn't start back up because he didn't have a key fob. Hmm. He didn't have a key fob, so he was got to talking to somebody and bummed a ride back to the dentist office to get my keys, which were in my pocketbook. And here I was sitting on the table with my mouth wide open, oh, I couldn't talk. And he says, Beth, I got to get your keys out of your purse. I left my keys at home and blah, blah, blah. And I go, oh my God. And I was talking with my mouth open and I couldn't talk. I was real attractive looking at that moment, but I don't think he looked at me too much. He kind of had his head down. Yeah, in shame. So anyway, I've kind of done everything I want to do to my snowflake, and I'm going to build it up now. I'm going to use some more of this paint, and I'm going to go right down the center of everything and build it up a little bit and make it a little bit lumpy and fluffy if I can. And I don't know, might need to get another little brush. So I'm going to trade brushes for a minute. And I've got this other little brush over here. So let me try this little brush. So as you can see, I've kind of done I'm really doing it. I've already got that background done and I just need to make my snowflake fluffier, if that makes any sense. And I probably ought to use my cream paste. And I think I will after I give it one more coat of white. I'll get my cream paste out and it's fluffy and it stays fluffy. So we're working on our snowflake here. Of course, mine looks nothing like the art sharpest, but it looks okay. I'm happy with it. So I'm starting with the top one and I'm going to work my way around. And I think she lumped all this up with frost. We're pretending it's frosty. And I can put some of that cream paste in here. But I am going to definitely give everything a big coat, another coat of white. So, oopsie, almost lost it. Almost. So, how's everybody doing today? Is everybody getting excited? It's December the 20th. We're getting closer. We got 5 more days. I haven't done a whole lot this year. I've done more Amazon shopping than anything. I haven't gone out to shop, which is fine for me. I don't mind staying home. I like it. Uh, so Joe had sent money home for the kids, all the grandkids and his daughters. We did that like at Thanksgiving so that they would have their money in their hands whenever they wanted to pass it out, give it out to the kids. And then it's the easiest thing to do. That's all they want is gas money. Anyway, that's what they need. A full tank of gas. They're happy. And Joe and I threatened him if he buys anything, don't buy anything for yourself since all the way since before Thanksgiving. I said, don't buy anything for yourself. I've already started Christmas shopping because me and him both, we buy what we want. We buy what we want when we want it, and then we don't have to worry about. We're at a point in our lives where we don't want a whole lot. And if mine's a craft supply, well, I'm just going to go ahead and buy it. And it's easier for me to buy what I want than to try to explain to him what I want. And I do like that idea. Rebecca was said that she has you can do a wish list on your Amazon card or uh, of your credit cards. You can do a wish list, and then he can go into it and look at it and buy what you want, buy buy what you pick out. But that's not a surprise. But uh, I I bought more for him this year than I think I have in the past 10 years. I found some things that I thought he would like, and even some things from the kitchen, I think he would like. He's starting to cook more, and he loves his air fryer. So, you might find some things that he could use with all that. So there's my snowflake. Look how bright it's popped out. And I think it would look cute. I think it would look great with glitter on it. So we might have to do that at the end. So I'm pretty much happy with all of that. I might put some more spikes in here and there. It feels like I've got some extra space. And then these over here don't have, I can put them in, but they don't need it. So, and then I think this one has to have something right there. So there's my snowflake, and I'm still going to put another layer on that. And the other thing that I have a lot of paint. I'm going to start putting some snowflakes in the background, and I'm going to try to make them with a peak on top with the white paint. It's thick enough. It's thick enough I can make it peek up. And you could even do some other little things. And I'm going to go over top of my circles too, because my circles are way in the background. We'll just make a row of them. Mix it up. This is almost done. Oh goodness, we're going to have lots of time tonight. We might get to paint another one. Janet says that Janet Burgess said she knitted some things and then she would also send the money. Yeah, yeah. That's what they like. Oh, Esther's here and she baked cookies all day. Oh boy, I watched a B-rated Christmas movie yesterday, and they were having a cookie contest. They won, of course. They won the contest. $10,000. That's a lot of money for cookies. But I really don't think it was about the money as it much as it was about the recipe. It was all about the recipe. And the secret ingredient was a teaspoon of white vinegar. I guess it gave it a little extra boost in the baking soda, would be my guess. So, how many snowflakes do I need around my snowflake? I think that's good enough. Put some more on my orbs. These are like orbs. They're orbs, and they have snowflakes on them. Uh huh. Okay. I think that'll do it. I like that. So I'm going to dry this, and then Candy's going to go eat. Okay, honey, go eat, sweetie. I'm going to dry this, and then I'm going to put some more, add another layer on top of my snowflake, and I'm going to add some of that cream paste. But I'm thinking that I look pretty good. I'm looking pretty good, uh, like my picture. That's what I think. So let me get my heat gun out here. Wanting to warm up in my room. I'll get my fan on. Cheryl's in the house. Who else did I miss? Oh, Cheryl's mailing her coins out. Good for you. Good, good, good. Earlier this month, we did coins, and it worked out real good, I hope. And I said something while I'm drying this. I hope y'all can hear me. Is there anybody? Is there anybody in the chat room that has not gotten any Christmas cards yet? Has everybody got a Christmas card? Anybody that has not got a Christmas card? That's what I want to know. Is there anybody in the chat room that has not gotten a Christmas card yet? That's what I want to know. I think my snowflake looks good. Cheryl had a phone update. I hate it when they do that right when you're busy, and they come on my big computer and they want to do an update, and it's like, not now, you're not. I did that one time, and it took like 20 minutes, and it was like, I'm late, I got to get online. That's right, Janice. Janice says, I've gotten a few and sent a few. Good, good. Still working on sending more. I don't care if they're late. It's still nice to get them. That's right. They're always fun to get them. Hi, Veronica. Hi there. It's always nice to get them after Christmas, too, because all the excitement is gone, and then you still got one more card to open. Woohoo! Good to see you all. Good to see you. You're up late tonight. Are you ready for Christmas? Are you ready for Christmas? Janet Burgess says, mine'll be late. Well, honey, better late than never. As far as I'm concerned, you got to the first of the year to get your Christmas cards out, to receive them. It's good to mail them out even the day before Christmas because they'll get there in 2 days. I'm taking a long time to dry this because it's thick. And if you guys want to, not that we don't have anything to think about, but uh, in January, uh, we'll probably start another trade, and we need to think about what we want to do next. I was thinking, I wondered if you would mind doing bookmarks. We haven't done bookmarks, I don't think. And it'd be kind of like an ACT, but it'd be the shape of a bookmark. Let's see. Janice says, I'm not doing much at all for Christmas, of course. I'm not at all ready. I'm never ready until about 3 a.m. Christmas Eve. And then sometimes not then. Well, Janice, I'm kind of with you, girl. We got our tree up. I've been Christmasing with you guys more than anything. And I did not get all my Christmas decorations out like I usually do. Nope. I've been in here, and I've been streaming in the evenings when I'm not on. I've been streaming with Becca and Dana, and so that kind of takes up my day. I mean, that's what I look forward to during the day. Is this? I'd rather be with you guys, and I will be here Christmas Eve with you guys, Janice. I'll be in here Christmas Eve, so you can hang out with me. But this is the picture, and you can see it's 3D. It's lumpy, it's got some texture to it. And then here's mine. Not too bad. Cheryl says, me too. So I am getting I've got some new product this year. thanks to Dana, which I haven't seen her in here yet tonight. She's probably out Christmas shopping. But she sent me some cream paste. It's by Stamperia and it's mixed media art. It's very similar to texture paste without the texture. It's creamy. Oh, Esther says, I love the idea of a bookmark swap for January. Okay. And we can pick the theme of winter, the winter theme. And we'll do that in January. And I will probably do like a background page. And I mean I could do something like this on a big sheet and then cut them into with some little snowflakes on it too, and then cut them in strips for bookmarks. Veronica says, yes, almost. She's almost ready, waiting for a number to do my kitchen sink. Oh, a plumber to do my kitchen sink. We know Taiwanese, Veronica. That's great. My kitchen sink and in my bathroom. We have renovated our kitchen and bathroom, so it's expensive. There's that. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas in your kitchen and sink. That'll be a wonderful present to get that finished. Good for you. Let's see. Oh, they didn't come in this evening. I think she went to bed. She might have had it. Maybe she had a Christmas party to go to. I haven't seen Janet today. And you know what? I haven't seen anybody today because I slept all day. Janice said I made 20 ACTCs and sent some in the cards. All good with zines and such. Good idea, Janice. That was a nice thing to put in your Christmas cards. I did a few coins. I sent a few coins out, and then I sent just things, just papers and things in my cards. I don't remember now. That was last week. I'm on this week now. She went to Ben's. It might have been. She's probably having a winter wonderland thing. That's right, Janice. She had some snow this last week. I know, Cheryl. I sent one to you, and then I think I sent another one in your card. But that's fine, Cheryl. I just wanted to make sure you got one. And if you got two, then you can have one, color it, and enjoy. And then maybe you can send one to a friend, or color it and send it to a friend. Send one to your daughter. Oh, that would be cute, Cheryl. Color it, color one of them, and send it to the grandgirls. Yeah, yeah, you could share to them, and they would love to have a little zine, and they can make up a story about it. Ooh, that might be nice. So anyway, I'm going to use this cream paste. It's like texture paste, but it has no texture to it. It's fluffy. The fluffy is the texture. It's not a thick. It's not lumpy or sandy or gritty or anything like that. It's more of a uh, just whipped. It's whipped up. And they said you can use it to apply it with your palette knife. And I'm going to try. I'm going to try doing it with my knife, but I want it to be lumpy. So I'm just going to just dive into it. Maybe not quite that much. I'm going to dive into it. I'm going to see if I can't apply it this way. And I might have to strategically pick it up. I might have to do that. I could do that uh, on my paper plate. I'm going to put some of it down on my paper plate and use it in that way and go in at this direction and then lay it down on my, because it's real soft and creamy. So let me get a line of it going on here and see if I can't do it that way. Oh yeah. That's working. I've had such a good week, a good weekend. I hope you guys did too. I've had a lot of fun painting with Becca and Dana. And so, my plans for this week is um, to, of course, paint and play with you guys today. And then Thursday, Rebecca, I'm going to paint with her Thursday, and we'll do something. And goofy, of course. Of course, it'll be goofy. And then Saturday night, I'm inviting anybody that wants to come on Christmas Eve with me. We're going to have a big party. And I can have up to 10 guests. Up to 10. So if anybody wants to plan to come on, Pam, I'm inviting Pam and and anybody. Cheryl, if you want to try to come in on me on a Saturday night, sit and you can sit in the background and just sit there, and you could color your zine or whatever you want to do. That'd be fine. I won't mind. Teresa, I hope Teresa comes in. I would love for Sharon Marlowe to come in with me if she's available, if she's got everything set up. She's been working on getting a camera set up and everything, but I don't know what's going to happen there. Uh, it might be just her phone. So I'm going to turn this around a little bit so I can get to it at a different angle. And this is working out perfectly, guys. Perfect. Ooh, big ones. I don't know that I want them quite that big. We'll knock that one down just a little bit. We could put a big one in the middle. And but anybody that wants to come in Saturday night, I don't know if Chris can do it. Uh, if she wants to try to come in, she can. That would be all right, Chris. It'd be a great practice time. There'll be lots of people there, so it wouldn't be all about just you. It'd be about everybody, and you don't have to do anything because there'll be plenty of people to talk to and stuff. So I am now. This is really thick, and it'll dry thick. It will dry thick and lumpy, which is a good thing. Yes, it will. We're lumping it up big time here. We're doing it royally here. So I think that looks pretty good. I'm just gonna clean my palette knife off a little bit and put that over to the side. And I think we're done. Hmm Angela says, I love looking at snow and the white Christmas, but otherwise not a happy camper. Me too. I like looking at it, but I don't want the cold anymore. So, uh, Angela says we got a massive snowstorm coming in Ohio. Hi, Brittany. And Brittany is too, not looking forward to it. Uh, Cheryl's probably going to get it too. Yes, it would be a nice experiment, Chris. All you have to do is click on the link that I send you, on Saturday, and it'll ask to join your camera. It'll ask to join your microphone, and so I heard guys that this is going to be a very cold winter, unusual winter. Thank you. Thank you. You can see the cream. Uh, it's a cream paste, and you can see it's 3D, and I love it. And I think what I would look nice is, since I just opened this the other day, I'm just gonna close it off, reseal it a little bit, and I don't know how long I'll leave the lid on, but at least for a little while longer. Use a little bit more out of it. It might help keep it fresh. So that's there for next time. And this creamy out, I just wanted to show you. It's kind of real smooth. It's like paint, but it's whipped. It's whipped up to be fluffy. Whipped up. Um, Cheryl says it's going to get down to the 20s tonight. Woo! Hi, Mindy. Hi, Mitzi Mindy. Hi, dear. So the next thing I want to do is I have some clear glitter glue here. It's clear. So I'm going to uh, go around onto the snowflakes around it. Oh, and I did want to do one more little thing with, uh, well, I've got this cream paste out. It's kind of like white paint. I wanted to make um, some snowflakes in the background. I wonder if I can. I wonder as I wonder. So I'm going to do the X, the double X design. Now this is with that cream paste, so it's got an iridescent to it. If it's real thin, but then it's lumpy, and I think it looks cute. So I'm going to just put a few more snowflakes on here. I'm not having very much luck. This cream is thick. That's enough of that. Let's try another one over here. I might do better with a straight edge, like a little card, or I could probably show you all how to do it with a credit card. Show you a new technique. But I just wanted to put a few of those around. And don't you think they look cute? I do. I do. I think they look adorable. Let me show you a trick. I learned this a long time ago, and I'll tell you who I learned it from. You take part of a credit card like that. Just cut a little piece off of it. I learned this from Janet Young, and this has got a curve on it, and I think I'm going to cut the curve off so I can have a straighter, boxier edge. And I'm going to take and I'm going to put it in my paint or my texture paste. And I and what I didn't dip it straight down. I sort of went, I scraped a little bit this side and I scraped a little bit on this side, okay? And what you want to do is make your X. So so you go down that direction and you go down that direction and you keep and then you do another X. You turn it and do an X and you've got this little wonky a wonky snowflake. And you know that all the snowflakes are different. So that was the cream paste. And I'm going to try, this is paint. This is just white paint, leftover white paint right here. So I'm going to try the paint next just to see, because this one turned out a little sparse, but it's all right. It looks okay. So I'm going to try one up here. The paint works good. So there's another snowflake up there. So they look good. I think they're comparable. The white paint and the cream paste are comparable to each other. Very nice. And I just might make another extra line here to make this one look a little bit better. Just sort of play with it a little bit. So there's our snowflakes. All right. Maybe just a couple more. Double X is all it took. I can do another one down here. All right. Looks good to me. I think that's all I'm going to do with that. So that's what you could do with a little piece of credit card. Save your credit card, your old gift cards, and I always like to put a big X on them so you know you can use it in your craft. Doesn't that add to it? I think it adds to it. And then I'm still going to go around with my glitter glue, and I'm just going to touch the white snowflakes and give a little squirt. And I'm just going to hit the snowflakes and I'm going to start at this corner and I'll turn my book around and do a corner at a time. And I'm doing all over the other little snowflakes, the dots. And I'll leave the big snowflakes alone for the moment. Now I'm going to squeeze over into this corner. So I won't get my hand in everything. And this is just dollar store glitter glue. It's from the Dollar Tree. Even the ones on the orbs get a little dot. And this has got a little glitter in it. Now you could also use silver. Silver would be pretty. Uh, if you got like stickles or in the little jars, the little bottles. But this will dry. These will dry, and when they dry, they will look a little bit sparkly because they're wet, clear. It's a clear glue, and it'll be like a raindrop type glistening. Yeah, that's what it'll be. Be like a little raindrop. So I think I got most of those. I'll say most of them because I'm sure I've missed one. But I'm not gonna cry about it. I think it looks good. So now I'm going to turn it upside down, and it doesn't really matter if I turn this upside down. It's still going to look like a snowflake, right? It might look a little better. So I'll start with these. Little dots. Little dab will do you. And I cannot believe that two of you girls never did a snowflake. We're going to make one here. I'm going to make a snowflake as soon as I get done with this one. See if I remember how to do it. I think that's all of them. So I did each section at a time, and I don't have to go back and look again because I think I did them all. Ta-da! So we're going to let this dry. And you could also use this glitter glue on this other part, but I'm going to let it dry because that the paste is not dry yet. It takes a while to dry. And so I can put this one up. And if you wanted to, you might want to put blue snowflakes, and you could do that. Uh, you can use any color you want. But I'm going to leave it just like that. I like it. Turn it back up. And I'm going to put the date on it real quick. Today's the 20th. So we'll put that on there. Make it color coordinated and put it in blue. Get your papers, girls. Get your paper, scissors, and a piece of paper. Clean white piece of paper is all you need. Perfect. And let's make a snowflake. I think it's done. I think I'm done with it. Now, another thing I could have done is mixed up my paste or my white paint, mixed it with a silver glitter, and then tried to do that on top of the snowflake. That might have worked out too. That would probably be a good choice for me. I would have done that maybe, but since I've already done the white, I'm leaving it. And give thanks to the art sharpa. Thank you, girlie. She's got that on her in her videos if you want to watch it. She goes into more detail and does a really cool lesson regarding the snowflake and everything. So I'm going to get a piece of paper now. I think I have to go get a piece of copy paper. And we're going to make a snowflake. Just see what we can get into. We're going to see. Just see what we can do. So we're going way back into our childhood memories. And that's something that Becca and Dana and I have been doing. We've been doing kindergarten crafts. We've been doing kindergarten Christmas ornaments. I've got three here. We did this Christmas ornament last night. Got a bow on it. And it's just done with circles. It's just done with circles, and they're variegated into 5 sizes. This was just a piece of triangle that I had laying on my desk. It was a piece of craft paper, and it was just the shape this size. So I glued down the silver ribbon trim stuff, and I glued down some beads, and I put the cream paste on it for snow. I mean, thanks, Brittany. That's exactly the snowflake that I've just painted. It was from the art sharpa. She inspired me. And so anyway, it was just something I had on. I was sitting here, they were talking, and I just started gluing it. And then Dana told us to try to do this one, and it's supposed to be a Christmas tree shape, and it's just made out of loops of. I used paper. You can use ribbon. So these will go on my tree here probably tonight. I'll take them in the living room and put them on my tree. And I've been putting all of the ornaments that we made on the tree. We made a pine cone, and we made, as a matter of fact, I probably need to take a picture of these. Let me take a picture of them. Of course, I put beads in mine, and I think it would be, I'll post these. I don't think I posted them on my channel. And I'll take a picture of my snowflake. I think the orbs and everything look good on it. So these will go in my Facebook page and my snowflake. Edit photo. Then you get to see them side by side, and I think they look pretty good. Mine's a little bit longer and taller. Hers is shorter. But like I said, no two snowflakes are alike. But I kind of did what she did. And then up here, I'm going to post my ornaments so you all can see them. But these will go on the. I will put them on the tree. And if you sent me a coin, I put all my coins in my Christmas book that I made up, and it turned out to be a fluffy thing, didn't it? Didn't know it was going to be this fluffy. I made it wide, but I don't think I made it wide enough. But it's been fun, and I've got all my ACT coins in here that everybody gave me. This needs to go in with a piece of washi tape. I'm going to sit it right there. We'll put it in my snowman. Um, but everybody that sent me any happy mail or anything this past month, I put it in this Christmas book. I've got stickers from Happy Mail. I've got I made a snippet piece here, cluster. There's a cluster I made, and there's some ACT coins that I made earlier this month, and I put some of them in Christmas cards. I saved all the Christmas stamps, and of course I've got all of the Christmas cards in here that everybody gave me. This one's from Cindy, and this is my girlfriend from up north. This is the one that she had a condo down here, and she came to visit me, and she came and streamed with me one day. And then this was Janet Nash's Christmas greeting card to me, and I added some beads and a tassel up on top. And she sent me some napkins, and she sent me another Christmas tag. There's some more Christmas coins from everybody. This one's from uh, Esther. Yeah, this one's from Esther. And then this one over here is from Sherry Van. And then this one here is from Sharon Lombard. Very pretty, very nice. I'll tell y'all who they're from. This is from Journey. Journey painted this card. She watercolored this card. She uploaded it and printed it off. And she's well, I don't know if she actually made this or not because it's got another. I think that's just some grass. She's got her name on here, so I think she painted this. I think she did it. And then she wrote me a love note on the back. And so here's some more Christmas stamps. Here's a Christmas coin, and this one's from Tammy Wolf. This is from Esther, and there was some. These were for somebody. Stickers were from somebody. I've got the 25 days of Christmas stickers in here too. This came off of the back of an envelope. So I saved all the stickers I could find. This was just a Christmas napkin and another Christmas card from Tammy Wolf. That's cute with the snowman on his head. And this is from Jan Glines. Here's another coin. And this one's from Teresa Church. And this one is so cute too. Janice Glines made this one with the, and it's got a little ornament dangling from it and a star. Oh, that is so cute. That, and Teresa did good. She put these little gems all over it. It's called Twinkle. Twinkle. And then here's another page. This was from Cheryl, and then this is from Candy. These are from Candy. A tag and a coin. This is from Janice Glines, and then I got these little coloring pages again from Janet Burgess. She sent me those little pictures, and I colored that one in. This is homemade from Teresa Church. She does beautiful artwork. I got a little text spot here with some more pictures. I've got a beautiful uh, printout of my first Christmas in heaven. Very sweet. Um, uh, Sharon sent it to me, and it made me cry. And and I was thinking of her little puppy dog that she lost this year. And this is from Sharon. She did a good job. This is pretty. This is just a sticker, and that might be a sticker too, or a cutout. And here's another. Here's her. Yeah, Janet Burgess made her ACT coin, and it's right there. Isn't that cute? It's done with fabric and a wood piece. Very nice. There's a cute little tuck spot there. There's a Christmas tag from Teresa Church. And this came off of one of the envelopes that I got, and I made it into a text spot. Pretty envelope. This paper here is from Janet Nash. This card here is from Nettie, Aunt Nettie, my Aunt Nettie. This is a Christmas tree I painted for you guys. I was practicing how to do it. Cheryl, nope, nope. Wait a minute, Cheryl. I'm going through. Uh, this is from Aunt Beck, and she made this and uploaded it and printed them off and made cards. She does beautiful work. Yes, Cheryl, I think I did. This is from Esther, and she drew her card, and I fussy cut half of it out, and I thought it would look cute in this little text spot, so you could see the rest of the page. So I altered her card a little bit, but I love it. I love it. All the stickers came in Happy Mail. The stamps are from the cards. I've got some gingerbread man running through this. Yes, Cheryl, I got yours. I got your. It's in here, and I've got your. She sent me a little nail file, and I've already got it in my pencil box. So this is my new nail file, so I could have it. So if I have a little issue, I've got it right there. Thank you, Cheryl. This is from Candy, and she made her card. Cute, cute, cute. And she sent me some happy mail. It's scattered throughout. And this one's from Cheryl. She sent me the Snoopy gang, and that is so cute because I got stamps that has the Snoopy stamps. And she sent me some pretty things. And that's where that little girl came from. This came from Cheryl. This was yours, Cheryl. And I thought it looked really cute right there on my page. I love it. And then this was from my brother and his wife. They have a kitty cat named Tiger. And and this is cute. This is a cute card, and this is from Janet Burgess, and she made this card out of Christmas paper, and she sent me a whole bunch of little gifts inside, and I've got them scattered throughout the book that she mailed me. And these came from some Happy Mail. It might have been hers. I don't remember. And then here's another Christmas card, and this is from uh oh, this is from Dee Dee, girls. This is from our very own Dee Dee Willingham. Yeah, she signed it, and I sent her a card too. So she's in my book. You know how I love Dee Dee. And then this is a homemade card. Look at how cute this one is. This is from Judy Patton, and she she watches my show all the time, and she is a crafter, and she used to work at crafting stores. So if you ever want to send Judy Patton a little envelope with something cute in it, send her something, and she will send you something back. She likes Happy Mail. And so this was left over from all of the things that some Happy Mail. This was off the back of Dee Dee's card. And these were some gingerbread stickers that I harvested off of some envelopes. And this was in somewhere uh, on my desk, I think. Some trimmings. This was a Christmas napkin that Tammy Wolf sent me. This was a snow globe that Sherry sent me, maybe. This was a snowflake that somebody sent me. I think maybe Tammy Wolf sent me a bunch of cutouts. Uh, so stickers from the envelopes. Here's another punch out, die cut. This was on in Happy Mail off the back of cards. You name it. I've saved it. Stickers that some people sent me. Here's another Christmas card, and this is from Mina. So I used everything in this book. This was on my desk from an old card. This was from the back of one of y'all's envelopes. Somebody sent me these stickers. This is a Christmas card from my sister, and it's homemade. And I think she bought it from another teacher that made them. And I put a snow globe inside of it that came in Happy Mail. And there's another one of my fabric clusters that I made. It's got a charm on it. It's got a button. It's got a sticker. It's got fabric. It's got trimmings and lace and so everything. There's some more ephemera from envelopes and Happy Mail. This came from Judy. I should put her name on it. Did I? Did I? No. I will. I will put her little name on there because I don't want to forget. And I made a couple of these snowmen and I put them on my tree. And so I thought those were cute. Here's another little Christmas card that came from somebody who didn't sign it, and I've done forgot. Um, One of my friends. This came from Arlene Atkins. Oh, this was from Arlene. She didn't have a Christmas card, so she made me one. I love it. I absolutely love it. And then she sent me a poem, and then she sent me these little pages, and she colored this one. Yep, and different things. This came off of a package that I received. This is another Christmas card from Kendra, and Kendra made me a the horse, the unicorn horse. Did you all see the unicorn horse that Kendra made me? I gotta have a drink. Oh. Well, there's Miss Rebecca. Kendra made me Curly. This is Curly. Here's little Curly. Kendra made me a unicorn. And her name's Curly. Isn't she cute? She's going to be sitting on my shelf. I've got some shelves over here where she could sit real nicely and pretty, and she's going to be my craft room monitor. She's going to monitor my craft room so that there's nothing bad happening. And then she made me this little bag. It's a little hand basket bag type thing, and I've got all my threads are in here, my embroidery thread. The, uh, but we gave Kendra some love earlier this year. She had gotten her home got flooded this last summer, and we were showing her a bunch of love. Anyway, she sent me a Christmas card, and this one's from Kathy Whitney, and this one's from my next door neighbor. So, and there's my Christmas book. So, yeah. And so, anyway, we decided a few minutes ago after I got off on that trail we're going to try to make a snowflake. So, what you do is you fold your paper in half, and then you fold it in half again. I keep moving things out of the way so you can see me work. And then I'm going to fold it this way and make a point. So this point here is going to be my center of my snowflake. And you can even fold it one more time. Now the hard part is you gotta be careful with your scissors. But the first thing we're going to do is we're going to cut this tip off, and we're just going to cut a little tip, a little hole. And then all the way up down this side, we're going to trim, and all the way up and down this side, we're going to trim. Let's see. Is Janet? Janet's here? Janet, did you go to Ben's tonight? So now we're going to cut a little triangle here. And I'm just going to do triangles right now for tonight. We could do other shapes, but I'm just going to do the triangle method. So you pull that triangle out and you leave a mess down here on the table. And then you do another triangle, and it doesn't matter if it's a different size of a triangle. So I might do a long and skinny triangle. You see how I'm making triangles now? They're different sizes, doesn't matter. he Janet took Freddie on a countryside walk with his friend Molly. He's wore out. He'll sleep good tonight. So I'm making triangles over here, and you can do a series of short fat ones, but they're not cutting into each other. Okay, that's the main thing. You leave a little space for it to live right there. And then if you want to get real fancy, you can go out here and cut some more up there. And then what you're going to do is you're going to continue to cut some triangles, all different sizes, different shapes. It doesn't matter as long as they're on there. I did big ones and little ones. Then I'm going to go back over here on this side, and I'm going to cut some more triangles over here, but I'm not going to touch the other triangles. I'll cut in between the other triangles so I won't disrupt. I'm not going to disrupt anything like that. And if I got fancy enough, if I can figure it out, I'll put another one right there, but I'm not touching the other side, okay? Little tiny triangles. This is why you have something underneath you. This is what always got on the floor and took forever to pick up. Couldn't get them off of a shag rug carpet to save your life. So I got another one there. Another one there. Janet, I have to show you my snowflake before you leave. I'm doing a homemade snowflake right now. I know you all. Most of you've done this. Janet said Janice Glines and Teresa. I mean Cheryl. I don't know why I do that, Cheryl. I'm so sorry. Janice Glines and Cheryl said they've never cut one of these out before. So their goal is to cut one out like this before Christmas. That's their homework. Yeah, they got homework. So you see the action that's going on here with the triangles? That's all I'm doing is just triangles. This piece over here, I can do it in a triangle like that. Then you take all of these very carefully and put them in the garbage can so they don't go flying all over the floor. And there's some glue. Now you take your paper and you open it up and you do it real slow. You have to do it real slow. And it'll open up real easy. Real easy. Here it goes. Here it goes. Oh, she's looking at a wonderful snowy tree. And look, there's my snowflake. And you see that little one? It was just the tiniest bit off of the tip. And look how big that circle is. And there's my snowflake. Ah, I haven't done that since I was a kid. So here's what we painted, Janet. Janet Nash, look. Look what I made. Look, Mommy, look. Yeah, you could use it as a stencil. You sure could. You sure could. It turned out beautiful, didn't it? So this will have to go into, maybe I could stick this up on my mantle. I've got some hooks underneath my mantle to hang my stockings. I don't even know if we got our stockings out yet. I'll have to check with Joe. Yeah, 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 that was just a blizzard. I think there's a way that you fold it, and I think you can cut. I think if you cut it off at an angle, one of these ways, it'll make a triangle. And I'm not sure. I'm not sure which way to do it. I'll mess it up. I don't want to mess it up. I'm just going to leave it like that. Ha 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 ha. It was fun, Janet. It didn't take us very long to do either. And the glitter glue is still wet. It's still wet. Yeah, a circle. Do it from a circle. That's right, Janet. So there we go. Gee, it's only a quarter to 8. This is the only kind of snow I get. That's right. But this was an inspiration from the art Sharpa, one of the girls I like to watch. Mhm. Mhm. So anyway, let's try a circle. Now I do know how to make a circle. My mom taught me how to do a circle, and it was because we had a bird cage. We had a bird cage, and we had a canary, and he was yellow, and his name was CJ. Hmm. His name was CJ, and we mom would put some kind of paper in the bottom of the bird cage, like newspaper, and that way when he dropped everything down and did his business and stuff, it was on this paper, and then we would fold it up and throw that away and make a new one. And this is how we would do the um, the circle in the bottom of the bird cage. So you fold your paper just like I did before. You fold it in half, fold it this way in half, and this is the center right here. So we want to keep that, remember that center, and we're going to fold around that center like that, and maybe one more time. Well, in order to make a circle, you turn it over, and this is the edge of your paper. So we want the circle to be on the page. So it has to be within this bottom line, the lowest line, and that's the edge of your paper. And so you take and do a little concave motion right here. It doesn't have to be very big concave, just a slight curve where that edge is, and then you will have a circle. And this is how you would make the circle snowflake as well. But that would go in the bottom of the bird cage. And then she would always sprinkle this sand stuff. It was grit, and that's what the parakeet used to help chew up his seeds. It was this grit sand that was on the bottom of the cage on this paper. So let's fold this paper back up and make a snowflake out of it. We're going to fold it in half, fold it in half, fold it in half, and fold it in half. And then we start making our little marks. And I'm going to try to do a different design this time and see if I can do it. I don't know if I can do it or not, but I'm going to make kind of like a little cross inside instead of the triangle. So I'm going to try this, try it, and then I'm going to go this direction. I'm making a little tiny cross. I'm making it up as I go. You know I am. You know I'm making it up. So now I want to make it this direction. And now, and now the time has come that I cut this shape out. It's kind of like a cross, okay? And this is what I cut out, along with some other triangles, of course. Any kind of shape of a triangle. And then I'll go to the other side, and I'm going to cut the tip off again, but I'm not going to cut off as much as I did the last time. I like having a tip. Then on the other edge, on the other side, I'm going to do some more triangles. And I got my paper down here to catch all the crumbs. All the crumbs. Becca's probably jealous of me right now. Is Becca still in here? Becca, are you jealous? doing a snow. I'm doing a kindergarten craft without you. We've been having fun, just making easy Christmas ornaments, just for the fun of it. But none of them. Some of them were just so they were fails. Believe it or not, we weren't very good at our kindergarten crafts. Okay, so now we're going to open this up to reveal it. see what kind, see what kind of job I did. Well, she's not in the background. uh, she's got other plans tonight. She's spending the evening with Shannon, Chris. So there it is. So there's my round one. I don't know. I kind of like the first one now. I did pretty good on the first one. And here's the round one. So, anyway, there, there's your lessons on snowflakes. Just something silly. Something silly. Just something silly. So, anyway, um, if you guys want to shout out, Rebecca's listening. Oh, she's shh. We don't want Shannon to know she's listening to me in the background. You watching a movie with Shannon tonight? And then she puts her earbuds in so she can watch me. She's sneaking. She's sneaking me. Yes, Janet, it would be pretty with red or green paper. Uh huh. Yeah, TV. Okay, okay, Becca. Um, or even Christmas paper. Yeah. Let's see what we can do with this piece while we're sitting here. Tell me what you all would like for me to do. Would you like for me to do a backboard? I'd love to paint. Would love to paint a backboard, painty paper. So let's see if we can do this again on here. Vellum, yeah, you could do it with vellum. Yeah, and the vellum would be, kind of a plastic feeling. Uh huh. You could do it in mulberry paper, wrapping paper, Christmas paper, Christmas wrapping paper. Yeah, it would be fun to put it in your Christmas journal, Janet. You'll have to practice. You'll have to practice for next week. Yeah, practice and making one to pop out. It's still going to be winter. So I'm just cutting out random triangles using a different style this time. Random, random, random. And then this one, instead of curving it, I'm going to cut it straight across. And it'll be like a 6 or 8 sided snowflake. Keeping it neat. So let's see what this, and this was an odd piece of paper laying on my desk. Just hanging in the window. There you go. It's still 4 sided. And reveal the other side. There it is. And this was a little uh, torn piece on the paper. So we'll cover it up. Now it's not so noticeable. Yes. Oh, there you go, Janet. Fond memories. So anyway, I'm gonna put that with my other snowflakes. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them, but what did I do with them? There we go. So, did you all decide what you want me to do next? I've got a little bit of leftover paint over here, so I could paint something. I can paint something. See if I can find some cardstock. Right there. So let's see if we can paint a little bit here. Clean my desk off just a little bit. It's getting all Christmassy. I'm going to put my phone up here out of the way. I don't need my scissors, but I do need a card. And I got some Christmas paper over here. Let's move it out of the way. Perfect. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Now, have you painted Rudolph? Well, we painted. I have to let this dry. It's still wet. We have painted a reindeer. Yes, we have. But I don't know. Yep, we painted Rudolph. He's got a red nose. Joe's good, Janet. He ran out to the grocery store. We're taking bets on if he goes to the dollar store first. We're taking bets. This is what we did tonight. It was cute. And so let's do some Christmas colors. I've got some leftover paint over here I might be able to use up. Blue. We could put it down first. I used to do this all the time with paper when I first started streaming, and I would put paint on a piece of cardstock with a credit card, and it was just like the only way I did. I just had a. It was like a phase. I love doing it. There's a little bit of gold, yellow. Piece of trash. We'll make something out of it. So, everybody talking to each other. uh, we could do a collage. We could. And there's a little bit of white paint on here. I'm just going to go ahead and gather some of that up just for fun. Just for fun. Now let's get some red out and put some red down. Just a dot of red. And the red and the yellow made orange. I don't know if you noticed that or not. I love to blend colors. I love it. And then maybe a little bit of green. Thank you. These bring back some memories of how I used to do my painty papers. But I would sit before I started streaming. I did it this way, and I would make my own painty papers this way instead of the jelly plate papers. Uh, it was before I had a jelly plate, and I liked the way how smooth it came out from the smoothing of the paint with the credit card. It smoothed it out real nice, and it was a touchy feely thing that I liked. And you could also use up your old paint this way as well. And you just scrape it on like that. And it's shiny and it's real smooth. The texture, it's a one of those touchy feeling things. Cheryl said, "Well, my Native American came out in my snowflake design." She's going to post it. Oh, oh, Cheryl, I can't wait to look at it. Yeah, this is relaxing. So now we get to do mark making, and I do have a drawer of some mark making tools, but I'm not sure if I can get to it. This is what I want to get my desk cleaned off for the next year. My goal to get it cleaned off. I do. I want to so bad, so I can get into my drawers and things like I used to. Didn't used to have it quite so bad over here. I just need a couple of things, just a lid or a piece of cardboard or a sponge. What have I got? Oh, I found a sponge. Also had a craft latch. It's all right. It's okay. We'll manage. And then I think I found a lid. I found a lid, a cap. What else did I see in here? Got another sponge. So we got three things. And it looks, I better clean it up because it's my little ink pads and some of the lids fell off. So, oh, glitter glue. Okay, okay. I'll get some glitter glue out. Let me find something Christmassy. How about gold? How about gold? Let me get these little things picked up before they won't dry out. I know. If the lids hadn't fallen off, I'd been all right. But no, the whole case, the whole case flopped. That's all right. We'll clean it up. Just a little, little obstacle course here. We're all right. All right, Cheryl. I'll go see it. Let's see what her snowflakes look like. Everybody, go do a snowflake and post it. Let's let's flood the let's flood the. There it goes. Looks like a butterfly. Cheryl, looks good. Now you put that on your back window with a piece of tape, and that's your decorations for the winter. Put a stencil with gold paint. Oh, Chris. Okay, I can do that. I've got some stencils. Let me put these away. There's a lid to the orange one. So I have to see which one. That one's yellow. They have all different lids on them. Oh my gosh, that one plopped upside down. That one's green. The blue's fine. It went upside down. It's okay. This one's, what I say, yellow? No. This one, I don't know. This one's red. It's a cobbler. This one looks okay. This one's my brown because I use it a lot. This one's probably orange. That one's orange. I got a pink lid, and this one's pink. They don't snap on, they sit on, and I think that's the problem. If they would just have a little bit of a snap, but that's all right. We'll manage. We'll manage. That one doesn't want to sit very nicely, but that's okay. Here's one. Let's see if I can find the brown. Here's the coffee. The blue. Another blue. This one's a pinkish color. I think it's a watermelon shade. And then the green one. So we got that puzzle put away. Excuse me, I'm going to sneeze. So let's see if I can put that in a safer spot. So someone said a stencil, and I have stencils right here on my desk. And they said gold paint. I think I thought I had some gold paint. Let me see. Guess I don't. Uh, Nutmeg. I got silver. It'll have to be silver instead of gold. I got some gold glitter glue, so we'll just try silver instead. I got silver and a stencil. So let's pick out a stencil. I've got lots of, I love this one. It's bubbles and some more circles and some bigger circles. This is a piece of paper, but you can use it as a stencil. I've got scales, and I've got punchinelli circles. Thank you. Hi, Nana Grace. Welcome, honey. Hi, Matthew. Hi, dear. So we've also got some kind of a, a webbing, like cheesecloth. I'm going to let you all pick something like that. I could do birds. I could do a flower. I can do some leaves. These might be cute, these little flowers. This one's was sent to me by Janet Nash, and it's a different. I think I've tried it. I think I tried it. No, I don't have any paint on it, or maybe I've seen her try it. It's a little stencil, and I've got this swirly one. This is a popular one. Look at the layers of paint on here. This one's popular. Just pick one. Pick one. I've got the pandas, hearts and squares, pineapples, and they're upside down pineapples. They go in all directions. Here's a couple of good ones. These are swirlies, circles. And this is a pretty design. It's like a wall. The diamonds are popular. And some beehives and some cobblestone. Okay, you love the hearts. Well, we could do hearts, and you can tell I love the stencils. Look how thick the paint is on them. Yeah, so kind. That's just a few of my favorite things. And I think I'm going to go with a few bubbles. Pandas. The pandas are cute. Let's start with these and see where we end up at. Let's see if I can get this back in there without making a craffledge. Oh yeah. Let's put this back. My water. Okay, so now let's try some of these. And I'm going to put some of this out on some paper. I mean my palette. And it's silver. I do have some more paint up there. We're going to try this paint first. And we're gonna try using this sponge to put it on with. So let's see what we can do. I'm just gonna load my sponge up and pounce on the hearts. And if this doesn't do a very good job, I'll get another paint. You can see it. So there's the hearts. So I'm going to move these over there and try some more hearts over here. I think I'm going to try a little bit of black. The gold is, or the silver is good, but I'm a have a vision of black making it look like it'll pop. So we're going to try black as well. Oh, there goes Abby. Joe, it might be Joe. I don't know who else it would be, unless it's a delivery man. Matthew. Yeah, I'm Eastern time. Matthew. Matthew's a troublemaker, so don't you listen to him. He teases. He likes to tease. And we let him tease. Let's see how that did. Yeah, the black ones are good too. I like the black ones. Yeah. Now this one's black and silver. Can you tell? It's got a gray tint to it. Ooh, there's the silver and there's the black and silver. I like that. Let's see here. So let me do just a little bit more on this corner. And I'm going to put this over here to let it dry. And I'm going to let this dry a minute here. Let me get it to dry with my heat gun. Abby? She's barking at anything going up and down the road. Okay, now let me try. I'm thinking it needs something, but I can't figure out what yet. Uh, I wonder what white would look good. I'm gonna put a little bit of white down and just out of fun, out of grins and giggles, we'll see if the white is anything. Now, this is a bottle cap um, that my girlfriend gave me, and I've got another one, and it's got a piece of something glued onto it like that, and I was able to put it in the paint without my fingers touching it, and I'm going to see if I can't find it for you because it's a good marking tool. This one's a fun one too. I can't find it right this second, but this one's a good one. I'm gonna do this one in the white. So you gotta put the white out a little bit. It's one of my favorite. It comes off of my antacid pills. It's one of my favorites because it looks like that. Okay. Good night, Janet. Good night, dear. Good night. Sweet, sweet dreams. So there's enough of that. Okay, enough of that. Uh, and then I got this just a regular sponge out. And sometimes it works better if you just have a little bit of water on it. See if I can get a little bit of water on it to make it soft. And this is a kitchen sponge. It's just a kitchen sponge. And I was just trying to get it wet a little bit, make it softer. And you can cut them up into little pieces, and then when they get hard and you're done with them, you can just throw them away because you got a whole bunch more when you cut these up. So anyway, I've got a square mark here, and I'm going to try dipping it into my black a little bit, a little bit more. It'll get soggy here, and there I'm just going to make this shape. Let's see. And it's got a little design to it, and that's all right. We like designs. So that's kind of fun. It's fun. It's fun. That dog, I'm going to whip her. No, I won't whip her. Little Abby. And so, anyway, I'm going to sit this over here on my plate. And that's all of those markings. And we'll dry this again. Alrighty. It's almost dry. Let's see if we can dry it a little bit more this way. Mitzi says it's 8 degrees. Oh, it's too cold. Too cold, too cold. I'm going to go get Abby. She's not being very polite. Okay, let's see. Let that dry just a little bit more. I'll go get Abby. And then we'll do something else to it. Maybe do some of these. Abby, come here. Abby. Come on. Come. Here we go. Here we go. Now we're safe. Now we're all in one room. Abby's here now. We can rest. Goodness gracious. Cheryl says it's 31 degrees. Oh, that's Virginia Beach. We've been getting down into the 50s this year. This last night I think we were in the 50s. Okay, it's 62 here. It's going to get down to 58, but we're at 62 right now. And then the high tomorrow is only going to be 67. So we're going to have a little cold snap. Now, I would like to put something on top of this. And I'm thinking of a light shade. I don't know why, but I thought purple. But what about if I picked a blue? Might as well go with a blue. Let's go with Caribbean. Let's see how much of a Caribbean we can get to this. Let's put it over here. Let's try it. And I am going to use my black sponge. I'm going to dab it off a little bit and go right into that blue. Won't hurt a bit. Nope, not a bit. A lot of it out. That's a lot. So we're going with this color now. Now, let's see. Let's put this away, let it dry, and we're going to use some of this. Let's try this. Well, some of it kind of smeared. I'll have to be easier on the pounce. Like that. Let's go for the white. A little bit of the white. I like the white better than the blue. Oh, it's okay. Looking good. Playing in the paint. It's what we're doing. If no ice yet. Um, we probably won't get ice at 58. It has to get 32. And we only get one, maybe two frosts a year. And usually when we get frost, it hits 32 degrees to get frost, right? But it only stays that way for a couple of hours. And then it warms right back up in Florida, down here where I am. North Florida might get some little frost, a little bit more than me. But I'm Central Florida. I'm right smack in the middle, and we usually don't get any ice. But it gets cold. That wind, buddy. We get that wind chill factor going. Yep, yep. I know you all get it. Yeah, I'm in the middle of Florida, in the middle of the state. Now, Cheryl's at Virginia Beach, and she will get some icy snow beach. She will get some ice on the beach, no doubt, because she's going to get some snowy weather. It may not stay for a day or two, but she'll get some. So there is that little layer of mystery. Is, is Becca still in here? Becca, are you still here? She likes to do these layers on top of layers and stuff. And this is where uh, what brought it all back to my mind, because I used to do things like this. And then, but she's good about what to put on next. Next. Yes, she is. Sugar sand. I do. My sand is like, it's real soft. Mitzi's going to get 3 to 4 inches of snow. Woo! So I'm going to dry this. Becca's not listening anymore. She didn't. She pulled her earplug out. Well, anybody else have a loving suggestion? I've got some paper on my desk here I could use. How about if I use up some of this paper? Oh, did she make a mini book yesterday, Janice? I didn't get to watch it. I had to go to the dentist. Oh, she made a mini composition book, didn't she? I came in on while she was saying goodbye. Yeah, we're still here. I can make a mini book out of this. Sure. Oh, look what I have. I have some wrapping paper. This is Christmas wrapping paper. Let's try using some of this. I can cut some of the ornaments out. Just for the fun of it. I keep falling asleep. Oh, honey, go on to sleep. I won't mind. Don't apologize. You've got me talking you to sleep. And that's good, Janice. That's good. Sweet dreams. I just happen to have the paper right there. That's right. Right on my desk. I wrapped a present at my desk. Yeah. Running out of space. Yes, I'm in your ear. Janice Nast just closed her eyes, and she probably got me on the bedside table. I don't doubt it a bit. Nothing wrong with that. I do it to myself. Hi, Brenda. How do you do? We're goofing off. It's this is called yeah, Beth's magic. Yep, yep. I can bore myself to sleep. Well, look who's coming in the door. I think it's Santa Claus. Santa Claus is coming. Okay, we all took a bet. We all took a bet.
What?
How many y'all betted with me? How many of y'all betted with me? We were betting to see if you went to the Dollar Tree first.
Second.
The second, he still went to the Dollar Tree.
Third, actually.
The third.
Third, yeah.
Oh,
Take the third on that.
what? Where did you go? Where else did you go, Mr. Joe?
To the
The drugstore?
No, the
Gas?
O'Reilly's to get
Oh,
some
he went to
juice.
the car shop. Yeah, one of
I
those
get some
car.
fire steering fluid.
Okay. Who needed power steering fluid
I did.
in your truck?
Yeah,
Well, we painted our snowflake.
I see that. Looks nice, and we put puffy paint on it.
I did.
Boy, see, you're not even looking at all those crooked lines. She told you that.
Yep. You can't see them
You
crooked
won't see
lines.
those crooked lines.
Yep. I put some glitter glue on it.
Oh,
I can see
I
them.
can see it now. Glitter
Hmm.
glue down the middle.
Well, this is just
Or
puffy,
shiny.
but I got the shiny on the dots.
Oh, well.
But it's cute. It looks really, really good. And you see, I started out with that gray in the background, and I said, "You're not going to even see this gray," and you don't. You don't look at the gray.
No, it's a shadow.
It's
What did I say
nice.
it was? It was just a,
It's a shadow.
no, there
Exactly.
was another word for it.
Haze,
A mirage or something. I said something.
glitter, just a mirage in the background.
Okay.
So anyway, I'm just cutting out a
Well,
few
let's
of these
see.
things.
I'm glad Brenda got to make it. Yep.
Yeah, Brenda's good.
And Cheryl.
Janet went on to sleep,
Jalen went to sleep. Cheryl made it in.
and Janice is falling asleep. She keeps falling
Oh,
asleep.
Janice.
Hmm.
Yeah.
She's trying. Her eyes are getting heavy and heavy and heavy. And I said, go on and go to sleep.
It's okay. About the last 15 minutes before Beth woke up, she snored, and the dogs turned around and looked at her like, what's going on here?
Did they look at me?
Yeah. They was wondering if she's okay. I
Oh,
got you something for Christmas, Ed. I did. I did. I did.
she's
A
got
little sleepy
toys
toy.
and she's already got stuff.
Oh, let's go
Brenda
outside.
said I had to visit my physical therapist today. Your physical therapist. I know you meant therapist, not terrorist. Wears her out. We aren't you glad we can speak Taiwanese? We can. We can figure out. I think it's funny to figure out what people were trying to say. Terrorist. You're physical terrorist. Did you mean to say that? She might have.
Yeah,
She
I
might
don't
have
know.
meant to say it.
Well, hi, Mitzi. How are you doing? I'm good to see you too, hon.
That's funny.
It don't
I
matter,
bet she meant it too.
you
Physical
know.
terrorist. That is too funny. I love it. I love that.
There was at the Audis. There was a guy who was aggravating, I guess the older young boy that was in charge. I think he was trying to get some food off of him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was just kind of every aisle he was talking to him about food, this, that, and the other, and wouldn't let him go. And the girls were kept hollering, kept telling him, saying, "Now you got to go put this stuff away. Can't be doing all this. You know, you're not on break." And da 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 da.
Oh, he was not
Yeah,
on.
he didn't work there. This boy, this younger, well, not younger, but he might have known about the same age as that boy. He says now. He says I'll be back here. You'll just have to stick around here if you want to talk because
He was bothering him so he couldn't get his work done.
yeah, he was doing something. I don't know what exactly, but he was trying to
Right.
disorient his game. His
Well, he was trying to work, and
yeah,
he wanted to talk to
yeah.
him.
I heard him talking about place to stay and this, that, and the other, and
Yeah.
he'd go do this and he was doing that. And that's well, they need to maybe get a police officer to come in.
Well, what usually when that happens, the stock boy goes needs to go back into the back and do something else until he leaves, and then he can go back out front.
Right.
That's usually what you have to do. So we'll move along.
Well, what? You sure are a pretty girl. You sure are pretty. Well, I know it. I know it. You the best, ain't you? No, go compliment. Come on. Let's go out. It's your sister's house, huh?
All right, one more layer. Now, what else? What else do I need to put on this thing? Can you think of anything? I did get some napkins today. What did I do with them? I got some Christmas napkins today from a girlfriend. I think I'm going to save this um, Saturday night. I think we're going to paint a deer. I'll give you all a sneak peek. It was over on Messenger. Uh, Let me see where it would be. Well, she must have sent it to me. Here. So anyway, oh, come back, come back, come back. So anyway, this little deer was sent to me by Dana. So I think we're going to paint her Saturday night if we get time. I think we should have time. And then this was my inspiration that I got today. That said, oh, it kind of goes with my deer, my Christmas deer. Isn't she pretty? So I think we're going to try to do her Saturday night, and I hope that. And I've invited anybody that wants to stream with us Saturday can stream with us, and so I'm hoping I'll get a few other people coming in. If you're not busy on Christmas Eve. But these were some napkins I got today in today's mail, and I'm going to see if one of them might not go good on here. Joy, and then oh, this one's cute. This one's so cute. It's Snoopy jumping in the leaves. This one is already collagey. So I'm going to try this one. I'm going to try using this one. I'm going to cut it up. And so I'll move this out of the way because it's got glue sticking all over it. Let me lay this down. And I'm going to try cutting some of this up. And I'm going to glue it down on my page. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to glue the polka dots down too. Got a lot of polka dots. We're going to use that. I'm going to use that. And that. And that. We're going to glue this down on our page. Some of this. Okay. Alrighty. Doing good. Moving right along. Gonna use that one. Gonna use that one. Probably not that. Probably not this one. Use that one. I got a fan going here that's fighting me. The fans are fighting me. But we'll make it. We'll make it. Not these. Hi, Teresa. You've got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Where? Down in my heart? Yep, you got it. I got it down in my heart. I got the joy. I was wondering where you were, Teresa. I missed you. I've already called Cheryl Teresa once tonight. So you see, it doesn't matter if you're here or not. I still use your all's names, back and forth, back and forth. It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. It's just when I think of one, I think of the other. That's the way it is. That's what it's all about. Got the joy. I got a couple more joys here. I got the joys off. Got to get the Noels now. So, Janet says, I keep it locked up. On the phone is kind of creepy. Oh, she's watching something. Make her hanger. Oh, Teresa, I had to go shopping for my ladies' ministry at church. We had a family, oh, that needs a Christmas treat. That is nice, Teresa. Good for you. I bet you got some cute stuff. I bet you got some good stuff that they would like. You got good taste, Teresa. Uh huh. Did Shannon go, or Shannon, did Sharon go with you? So all of these I'm just going to save over here for the moment. Don't know if I'm going to use it or not. So here's our master board. And I'm going to put some glue down. Not so much like last time. I put too much down last time. I had to scoop it off. Scoop it off with a spoon. I had too much. So this is a napkin. So they'll be, I have to be gentle with the napkins. And I'm just going to randomly put some of these down, like Joy and Noel and Peace. Uh huh. Is that it? Is that all of them? Oh no, that can't be all of them. That can't be all of them. I swear that's all I see. I'm sure I cut out more than, here they are. I knew I cut out more than that. Had to have more than that. Okay. Oh, come on now. Come on. Be a good girl. Don't mess it up now. It's gonna try to mess up. It's trying. It's trying. Come on. It's there. Okay. Okay. A little there, a little there, a little there. Okay, now that looks like a mess. That's what it is. That's the backboard. I wish Becky was here so she could tell me what else it needs on top of this. It's layers on layers. And I'm going to keep doing them until I find I find the last layer that is outstanding. I'm looking for an outstanding layer. Does that make sense? Is Candy going on the bed? So what else does it need next? Good night, Candy. I need another layer. I haven't used any glitter glue on it like we were talking about. I could put some glitter glue. Yeah, Teresa said glitter. I'm going to put this on top just to see. Just to see how it looks. Oh, I think that's what it needed. Oh, my camera doesn't like it. The camera doesn't like it. Yeah, it's objecting just a little bit. I know. So I'm just going to get the heat gun out and dry this a little bit. Teresa, I'm inviting you to come on with me Saturday night. I've invited anybody and everybody who's not doing anything on Christmas Eve. You might have church Christmas Eve. Uh, and then Christmas is going to be on a Sunday this year. And sometimes the churches have Christmas. They go ahead and have church, and it's usually a beautiful service on Sunday mornings. Are you are you going to be available Saturday night for? I'm going to stream Saturday night, Christmas Eve, and I was wanting to know if you were going to be available or if you were going to church. Sometimes they'll have Christmas Eve service. Oh, no church on Christmas Day? Okay, okay. Still not quite dry enough. It's wet. We are having church on Christmas Day. What we going to do? Christmas Eve. Um, we're going to paint and play, and I've invited you and Pam and Dana and Becca, if they're not doing anything, Christmas Eve we're going to stream, and I'm going to have anybody else that wants to come on and try to come on Christmas Eve. You're invited to come on, and I can have up to 10 people. And we you are having Christmas. We are having church on Christmas Day. Yes, okay. And but Christmas Eve is when I'm streaming, and so it'll be at the usual time from 6 to 9. And I invited anybody and everybody who wants to try to come on can come on, and we're gonna do whatever you all want to do. Yeah. So I'm just gonna take a napkin and dab off the wet parts. We can play reindeer games. I think I started to make a what was it, an elf reindeer game or something? Yeah, we can play reindeer games. Yeah, yeah. I started to make a one of those roll games, and I started it, but I don't think I finished it. I'll have to finish it before Saturday. I'm just kind of dabbing off the damp part here. And this is what we painted earlier tonight, if you didn't get to see it. So if you want to watch, oh, I hit my camera. Sorry about that. This is what we did earlier tonight. We painted a snowflake. It was fun. It was good. It turned out real good. So if you need to watch that later, you can. So if my kids are here, oh, okay, 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 yeah, yeah. Show us on your phone if you do that. Yeah, Teresa, that'll be great. Your kids are coming in. Great. That's wonderful news. So anyway, this is my little backboard that I did. So now what I'm going to do on this side, after I get Abby's hair off of it, I'm surprised. I try to. Abby doesn't get up here very much. I'll keep her up here. So we're going to take our little ruler and we're going to measure some markings here. We need 2.5. Make these AC. Do I want to do ACT? Oh, I might as well make bookmarks because we were going to do bookmarks for January. So our I don't know what should we do our bookmarks, 2.5 inches maybe as a semi guideline. Let's see. Do I want a pencil? 2.5. What's a good size for a bookmark? 2.5 by 6 or 2.5 by 7. Let's see. 1, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5 by 6. We're going to make our bookmarks 2.5 by 6. 1/2 by 6. 2.5 by 6. Two and a half by 6. Looks a little wonky, but we'll try it. We'll try it. 2.5 by 6. See how many we can get. Uh, Teresa ate 2 chocolate-covered cherries. Oh, you're diabetic. You're not supposed to eat chocolate-covered cherries. Hmm. I know what you did. Was it dark chocolate at least? Dark chocolate's better, supposedly better for us than regular chocolate. 2.5 by 6. Yeah, you just get them once a year. Got 1 inch at the base. 2.5 by 6. There's that one. Now we want 2.5 here and here and here. So we have 2.5 by 6. That's what size my bookmark is. And I can get 5 out of a page. So that's what I did. And then I have a shorty. This one is 5 inches. I guess if I make them both 5.5, that would be close. Hmm. If I make this one 5.5, I can make this one 5.5. And that would be sharing. They're sharing. Yeah, they're sharing. So I just want to make this cut. Uh huh. And I still feel like my lines are crooked. And you saw me use a ruler. I still feel crooked. So here's 2 bookmarks. 5.5 by 6-ish. I meant 2.5 by 6 by 6. 2.5 by 6-ish. So here's some of my bookmarks. We're going to do this in January, guys. So there. Milk chocolate is my favorite. I've been eating the Atkins, uh, are, which is made with artificial sweetener and low carbs. I've been eating the Atkins candy bars and things, but I tell you, you can't eat too many of them, or it will make you sick. So I limit myself to two a day. There's protein bars, I've got cookies, and I've got chocolate caramels, turtles, and I've got another one that's dark chocolate and coconut. It only has 2 grams of two two carbs, and it's made with artificial sweetener. And I haven't tried it yet, the coconut yet, but I'm pretty sure I will like the coconut. Oh, Aunt Beth is putting on her bathroom update, and it's after 9 o'clock. So I think I'm going to quit with this tonight. I'm having a lot of fun. I enjoy doing this, and I will do this again. And if you want to start making your February, January bookmarks, are going to be next after Christmas. And I'm going to be putting some more stuff on top of this. I might do a snow stencil or something like that, or do some snowflakes on it. The theme is going to be snow, winter. That's going to be the theme. And for our January bookmark swap. So I know you all will be wanting to play with that. So guys, I'm going to say goodnight and thank you for hanging out with me tonight. Give thanks. We want to give thanks, and we want to spread the joy this week. And try straighten up and not be so crooked. Yeah, we're going to try to be straight, straighten up and play nice. Teresa wants some joy, and believe it or not, Teresa has had a little bit of joy this month. It's been so difficult for her, but she's got a tree, and she's got a friend, and she's got her church, and she's got her brother, and she's got some family coming in to look forward to this week. So she does have some joy. There is a little bit of joy, and sweet sorrow mixed in. And we're thinking of Teresa at this time, along with some other people who are having a difficult time during the holiday times. I know some people have lost their pets. Teresa has also lost her pet, on top of all of the other sorrow she has, and her little baby, her dog, had passed away, and your friend left. Sharon, did Sharon leave? I'm waiting for a response. But there's a lot of things going on at this holiday time, so please lift our friends and our family up, and especially our community, our art community, because that's where we live and what we look forward to doing. And I will be back Thursday night, and Becca will be with me, and we'll try to do another Christmas painting and see what we can play with. Maybe we'll try another master board. Becca taught me how to kind of do it, so maybe she can teach me to do some more, and maybe we can do it with prompts. And Sharon left. Okay. Well, Sharon was from another state up north, far away, and she probably got homesick. And I don't blame her. Don't blame her a bit. So, but but anyway, we'll try to track her down and keep you all posted, and maybe she can get back online again. That would be awesome. And but I'm going to say goodnight on that note, and remember that we did a snowflake, and every single snowflake is different, just like you and me. And just remember that even though we're all different, we can all come together and love. So you. I need something. I miss my son. I still have other kids that bring joy, but I still feel empty. Yes, Brenda. Yes, Brenda. So she had some business to take care of. Okay, Teresa. Okay, Teresa. So, guys, if you need me, message me. If think of an idea, message me. I'm always trying to help and do other ideas and do different things. Like I was watching the art sharper the other day and got this idea, so whatever you're watching, whatever you're doing, I want to be a part of it too. So thank you guys, and I'll see you soon. I'll see you soon. Good night.